Now we'll see how to draw the isometric view for this question shown here. In this question, very first thing what I'll check is where is the origin located. So origin is located here, means the length will be going on this side, left side. And then I'll find out what is length, breadth and height. For example, in this case, the length would be 60 plus 30, 90. Width will be 60 and height will be 70. So accordingly, you can make a box for the same. So to start with, I'll take a line command. From here, I'll go on this side for 90. Then we'll go the height. Then I have to draw the height. So from here, I'll go for a height of 70. Then again from the same origin, I'll go on this side for 60. You can always draw these inclined lines by using the 30-60 set square. If you keep 30-60 set square like this, so this will be the 30 degree. If you keep the 30-60 set square like this, you will get 30 degree on this side as well. So you have to make sure these two lines are at an angle of 30 degree. Now once it is done, then you will go on drawing the parallel lines. So what I'll do is I'll just draw the parallel line to this vertical line, parallel line to vertical line passing through this point and passing through this point. I'll draw. The height will be same. I'll just measure this height 70 here and 70 here and 70 here. Then I'll draw parallel line to this line passing through this point and this point. So I have drawn line parallel here and line parallel here. Once it is done, then I'll take this line and will draw the parallel line to this line passing through this point. This will join those 2 points and passing through this point. So automatically your box will be ready. Now next thing, what you can do is you can just check the question. Now if you see the question carefully in front view, inside this outer boundary, I can't see any object line. So taking the advantage of it, what I can do is I can just draw this particular face here. So I can consider the object layer, that is I'll draw the dark line, not the complete final line, but a dark line. We'll draw from here, then to this point, these two lines, because this is there and this is there. Then this distance is 20. So I'll draw a vertical line passing through this point for a height of 20. Then we'll go inside. So we'll draw parallel line now. Next thing is to drawing parallel line to this line. So ये line को parallel मुझे यहाँ पे बनाना पड़ेगा. So I'll draw a line parallel for a distance of 90 minus 25, that is 65. Then I'll go up. Vertical line I have to draw for a height of 70 minus 20, 50 minus 25, 25. So 25. Once it is done, then I'll join this. So this will be this face drawn on this side. Now once you do this, I'll just project all the points back to get the solid form. So I'll draw line here and then I'll just draw the parallel lines to this line. So I'll draw one parallel line passing through this point here, then to this point, then to this point, and then to this. So I'll get a parallel line passing through all the points and then I'll join it. So for example, from here to here, then to this point, then to this point, and then to this point. So with this, you got that solid ready here with this front view only. You don't know about the top view yet. Only from the front view we have drawn this figure. Now if you see in the top view, what you can exactly see is the circle. Here there is a circular part. So this is a semi-cylindrical part which is there, Here we have drawn it as rectangle. So this is wrong what we did. So we will draw a rhombus here to get this semicircle. So what I'll do is I'll get a layer here. So from here I'll go on this side for 60 because that the distance is 70. Then I'll go on this side for 60. Then on this side for 60. And then we'll draw this one. So we have created a rhombus here. Now what we will do is we'll find out the obtuse angle. So in this rhombus, these two are the obtuse angle and these two are the acute angle. So from obtuse angle, I'll draw a line joining the midpoint of the opposite line. So from here, I'll join the midpoint of this line. From here, I'll join the midpoint of this line. Similarly, again from here, I'll join the midpoint of this line. Then after that, I'll do it same way for the other angle. So from here, I'll join the midpoint of this line. Then from here, I'll join the midpoint of this line. So we got that rhombus here and the lines we have drawn. Now what you can do is, now I want the semicircle on this side. The inside circle I don't want. So I am going to draw this particular circle only. So now what I'll do, I'll go to the, I'll draw the dark line. So what I'll do is, here I'll take this as center, this much as radius, and will rotate it till this point. Taking this as center, this much as radius, rotate it till this point. So you get this as the arc. What we did, we have taken this as center, this much as radius, and just rotated that. Now for this side of the circle, what we will do, we'll take this as center, this much as radius, and just rotate it. So we have got this curve. I repeat again, I'll take this as center, this much as radius, and rotate this with the help of your compass. You will get this particular circle. Now once it is done, then I know that this line is redundant here, so I can just delete that. Even I can just trim this line. I can trim this line as well. Now what I know is, since it's a cylinder, the same circle you have to draw down also. So to do so, what we can do is, the circles what we have drawn here, these two circles, same centers I'm going to use to draw the down portion. So what I'm going to do is, I'll be taking here the layer, the projection line command. Now for drawing this circle, we have used this as the center. So what I'll take that particular point, and we'll draw a vertical line for a distance of 20 mm. That is, the 20 is the depth. So we got that point here, that 20 mm. Now what I'll do is, I'll take this much distance in compass, I'll take this much distance in compass, take this as center, the second point what we got, and just rotate it. So we got this arc here. What we did, I'll repeat again, I'll take this much distance in compass, take this second point as center, and just rotate it to get this curve. Now same way I have to get this curve. So what I'll do is, I'll just take this point down. So I'll take a line command. From here, I'll just draw a vertical line for a distance of 20 mm. Now again, I'll take this much distance into compass from here to here, keep it here, and just mark the arc. So we got this arc. Now what you can do is, you can draw the object line. So dark line you have to draw, line from this point and to this point, I'll just join, and then the inner portion of the ellipse I don't want, so I'll just erase that. So this is done with the circular part of the object. Now once it is done, this line is now redundant, so we can just delete that. So this is done. Now next thing is to get the slot, this slot here. To get that slot here, now what you have to do here is you have to basically prepare that slot here and then project it down. So what I'll do is I'll take a line command. From here I'll go on this side for 15 mm, 15, and you just go down till it intersect that inclined line. So you got that intersection. Now what I'll do is I'll just draw the projection layer there. So line command, from here I'll just draw this here till this. Why we did that? Because this distance, the inclined distance, was not known to us. What we were knowing is this horizontal distance is 15. So we have drawn this as 15 and just gone down to get this intersecting point. So we got that intersecting point. Now getting this thing is very simple. What you will do is you will take a line command, you take a midpoint of this and you joint with this. Now once it is done, then you just have to locate these points. So how I can locate that? I can just actually measure those dimensions. So for example, I take this object. This is on this side. I'll just go for 10 mm. So what here I actually did is the line joining the midpoint. I just offset that line 10 mm on this side, 10 mm on this side, then 20 mm on this side, and 20 mm on this. So you can just measure from here 10 mm, from here 10 mm, from here 20 mm, and from here 20 mm, because that's what it is given. Center say 10 mm on this side, 10 mm on this side, 20 mm on this side, and 20 mm on this side. Once it is done, then what you can do is you can actually draw the object line there. So line command, you can take from this point to this point to this point to this point. Once it is done, now these lines actually we don't want. So if you don't want those lines, you can just erase those ones, and thus the line between this will be removed. Once it is done, then one line we have to draw here is vertical line. So I can just go down to draw that vertical line, because that will be visible. So like this, the slot will come for this inclined portion. Now here what you have to do is you have to draw the hexagon. Now to draw that hexagon, I'll first draw the hexagon outside normally in normal way. So this is the hexagon been drawn. Then I'll find out what is the distance between these two horizontal lines, vertical lines. So the distance I got is 35. We know that this distance will be 40. That is but obvious. Since the radius is 20, this distance will be 40, but we have to find out this distance as well. Once you get this distance, then the drawing the hexagon here is very simple. What you can do is you can just mark those distances. So what I'll do is I will go to the line command. I have just joined the diametric point of that semicircle. If you don't want this line, you can just delete that for my reference. Then now what I'll do, I'll take a line command from midpoint. Now as it is we have to draw. So I'll come on this side. I'll just draw on this side for 35 means 17.5 on this side. Then on this side for 10. Then again on this side for 10. Same method I can do it for other side. So 17.5 from this side, then 10 on this side, 10 on this side. Once it is done, then what next I'll do is I'll just from here I'll just measure a distance of 20. Enter this point I got. I'll join with this point, then this point. Same way from here I'll just join to this point to this point. Then again from here I'll just measure a distance of 20. Enter. Then join to this point. Similarly Similarly, from here I'll join to this one. I hope you have understood. What we basically did, since this distance was 35, we have taken this much distance as 17 points, then 10 on this side and 10 on this side. Same way 17.5 on this side, 10 on this side, 10 on this. Then from here, this will be 20. From here, this will be 20. So from here, we came for 17.5, 10 on this side, 10 on this side. Then on this side for 17.5, then 10 on this side and 10 on this side. Then from center, 20 on this side and 20 on this side. So we got that hexagon there. Now once it is done, the height of the hexagon is given, that is 10 mm. So what you can do is, that is hexagonal slot. So from here I can go down for 10 mm. Same way I can go down from here also 10 mm, and then just join those 2 points. Now here one more line will gonna come, and here also one more line is gonna come. So what you can do is, you can just copy, that is you can just draw a parallel line passing through this point to this line. So I'll draw a parallel line passing through this point to this line. Same way I'll draw a parallel line passing through this point to this line. So you will get parallel lines here. So once it is done, the section of line which is required will keep that, and the other you can erase. So in this way the slot will be visible. So this is done with this question, wherein you have drawn this slot on inclined plane as well, and the hexagon. So while drawing the hexagon, it is must that you should draw it outside. Find out this distance. Generally this distance is always we always know, that is 40 mm. This distance you always have to find out. You find out that distance, then take half of it on both the side, and then you locate. So in this way you can locate the hexagon. Thank you.